Hey, how's it going everybody? In today's video, we'll be replacing a blown up VW Golf R engine from a 2019 Golf R. Yeah, but luckily not on my Golf R, but on a friend's. So let's go check it out. This is what happens if Hans had too many beers on the weekend and your car gets built on a Monday. That's wrong. Hey, I'm German. I'm allowed to say it. Hey, Nolan. Yeah. How did this happen?
Exploded and parts went everywhere. Well, I took off at the light, but I wasn't in launch mode or anything like that.
Well, the humble mechanic hooked him up. The engine out of the yellow Spectrum Golf R. That was DASA swap. Awesome.
2,000 years later.
It's actually not too bad. All you got to do is take it apart like you want to do your intercooler swap. We moved the AC compressor off to the side, unbolted it so we don't damage the line, swung everything to the side so the radiator and the intercooler, everything kind of like stayed in one piece. And just disconnected like a whole bunch of lines, obviously, all the connectors, everything that's physically connected to the motor. Other than that, lights, bunch of bolts, and radiator fans, wheels and everything. And the easiest way to do it, we dropped the subframe, which was pretty easy as well. Crash bar on the subframe is here. Drive shafts are removed. And then we have two coolant lines that you can see over here, like this one, and no, wrong side, back side. These two lines that feed into the heating element inside the car, the core. These two feed into the heating core, so we have to undo those, but we wait until the engine is actually on a hoist, because then we can swing it forward a little bit, have a little bit more wiggle room, undo those, and then we can just remove the engine. Not too bad, day's worth of work. It took us a little longer because we have to figure out the bolt sizes and everything else, but I think if we would have to do it again, we could probably do it like what? And
Much faster, half the time.
probably like a day's worth of work to swap an engine. So it's not that bad. All right, look at this. It's out. It's hanging. So now there's just going to be some engine bay detailing on order. Get some of the grime off and everything else. But yep, that's how Golf R without an engine looks. Subframe, everything out. It's gutted. So also installed some Eibach springs, some lowering springs, and new strut bearings. Gonna go ahead and install some new brake pads as well. Bleed them since it's on jacks already. Or with all four wheels off the ground, we're going to bleed the brakes, put new brake pads on, and also do the calibration, because the suspension, the DCC calibration needs to be done with all four wheels deflected or off the ground. Also installed an HR sway bar with some 034 Motorsports end links, adjustable end links. Instead of the plastic ones, there's some nice aluminum ones in here now, because the stock ones are plastic. And then the springs. So the only other thing that's missing is a decent cat back, because it already has the 3-inch APR downpipe. And it's made it to the stock back exhaust with the stock resonator, stock suitcase muffler in the back. So that's the next project. We'll probably get some Remus or a APR exhaust. So we'll see. But the worst part is over. So now it's pretty much just cleaning up. Got to clean up all the piping, engine bay, engine, unbolt the transmission, and then transfer case. Oh yeah, where's the transfer case?
As you can see, there's a hole in the backside also. And the backside of this transfer case, there is a hole right here, right where my finger's pointing. There's a hole. This piece got knocked off. Clear off the transfer case.
That's a serious hole.
This is where the piece broke off of my transfer case, as you can see. Well, this way. Yeah, that's the way it goes. Just like that.
Yeah.
Everything is busted. The bottom oil pan is busted through too.
Oh yeah. Jeez. Cylinder 3, this is the spark plug. Squished. What do you say? Back to time lapse.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so the only thing that we have to transfer over to this engine now is the transmission, starter, and the piping that I just took off. And then it's ready to go back in the car. Okay, sweet. Time lapse. So we just got the old bevel box off, and look at that, man. Holy smokes, it just like freaking blew up, like the bearing and everything. Oh man, see that? It even gouged like the outer bearing race. So the connecting rod just like shot out like a missile. Look at that. Ooh, that is some serious damage. Here we are a week later, ready to put the new engine in, and look at this right here. Everything nicely cleaned up. Look at that, man. That's gonna be actually fun to put it back together. Jeez. Looks like a brand new car. Look at that. Oh man. That'll be fun. Well, let's get to it, huh? Sweet. done. It's in finally. Still gotta bleed the coolant system, put some coolant in there. Engine oil looks good, and yeah, some washer fluid because we popped the top off the reservoir, so it drained. Connect the battery, hook up the air intake, and that's pretty much it. Everything else is done. So got to put on the wheels, and subframe is connected and everything. So yeah.
Antifreeze.
Okay, yeah. Antifreeze, yeah. Damn, my first grade.